All right. Talking about the next topic, which is when people say it is far, this place is far. Okay, first and foremost, I noticed something that the first time you're going to a particular place, always look far. It looks a bit of a distance. So what I do personally when I'm doing my inspection is that once we get to a prominent place, for instance, if I'm going to K11 phase 2 now, when we get to Augustine University, I check my time. I tell my client that, sir, ma, this is 15 minutes to 4. And for instance, I will say that this is 15 minutes to 4. So let's time it to our location. So most times they get to know that, okay, from Augustine University is actually 5 minutes. From Augustine University is actually 10 minutes. I do that most times. And one of the other thing I do is that I tell people that if you're saying this place is far, okay, it means that you want a location that is closer to probably your home or maybe your workplace, and then we'll be talking about quite some huge amounts of money. So the idea about real estate is the ability of you being able to be very, very futuristic, being able to say, okay, this place in the next 10 years, what is it going to look like? This place in the next 5 years, what is it going to look like? So when you want to say a place is far or a place is quite a distance, let's know where you are relating it to, your workplace or your home. So that is very, very important, because most times people don't actually know the exact minutes that the location is. So they come up with, it's kind of far, this place, no, it's not yet developed and all that. So, and I must say, in Lagos today, if you're looking for a developed area, it's available. We have the likes of Banana Island, it's already developed. With a lot of amenities, security gadgets and everything. We have Lekki phase 1, we have Aja, to be precise. We have it that they're already developed. But the question is this: how much are they going for? So I'm going to stop now and allow my colleague to also say one thing or the other.
Okay, so I personally, when I come in contact with clients who usually make this kind of statements, I let them understand that a few years ago, there was a time that Aja Lekki seemed way farther than even Ekpe itself. There was a time Aja was selling then for, let's say, 250,000 naira, 150, depending on its location, you know. And most people went there to that location. Some people went there to that location and they complained that the distance was very far, because the island is quite far from the mainland now. But there were some investors that had the long-term goal. They could see beyond that perspective. When they went there, some of them saw duplexes, some of them saw different estates, some of them saw skyscrapers, and look at what's happening in the islands today. There are so many beautiful places, and the island, which many people were running from then, complaining that it was waterlogged, it was very far to the mainland, it's now way far developed and even better. Most people prefer to live in the island as compared to living on the mainland. So when you talk about a place being far, what are you actually, where are you actually heading to? Are you trying to say that this place is very far in terms of your place of work? Are you trying to say that this place, are you trying to say that you don't see this place having a potential to be able to become the next big thing in a few years from now? So for me, I personally don't believe that a place is far, because for real estate, the property you buy will definitely appreciate.
Okay, so I'm going to be rounding off on this. Before you say it is far, please try as much as possible to look at how far Aja or how far your home was to some people some years ago. Because people living in Surulere was one of the places in Lagos that got developed fast. Yes. So people living in Surulere will tell you Aja is far some years back. Yes. So, but how much is Aja now? There's an estate in Aja that is 75 million naira per plot. And this was a place that was far to some people some years back. So let's always try as much as possible to time it. Like I said, let's time it when we're going out, because at times it's an hour and you think it is actually 3 hours. At times it's 20 minutes and you think it is 40 minutes. So I'm going to be stopping there today. We are going to be stopping there today. So we hope you enjoy this session. We're going to be bringing you more amazing topics like this, please follow us on all our social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. So we'll be glad to have you all. Thank you very much and have a great day. Once again, my name is Abiodun Fausat Abdul, and I'm the MD of Keshab Properties and Investment Limited.
And I am Evelyn Idoko. I am the Business Development Executive here at Keshab Properties and Investment Limited. Thank you, and do have a lovely day.
Bye for now.
Bye.